All right, here we are into winners quarters of Big AL number 14.
Cereza's on the mic with Gamer Man.
The one and only. And here we have the one and only Fritos.
Oh, wow. Plumber Mario versus PhD Mario? Wow.
Oh, man, they're switched.
We're in for a treat. Are you going to switch it, or are we just going to leave it?
No, I'm just going to leave it above where the cams are. I'll tell them to switch the characters next.
Oh, I see.
Next game.
I got it. Well, we're off to a good, interesting start on PS2.
Yeah, this is going to be a weird matchup because Mario's frame data is a lot better than Dr. Mario's frame data.
Yes.
In some regards. Especially his kill options. But the one area that is going to be of high regard for Fritos to take advantage of is recovery.
Right.
Dr. Mario's recovery is it's straight up just like not good. It's garbage. Mario's recovery, decent.
But I believe it's either frame 3 or 4. His up special, Dr. Mario.
Yeah, it's super fast.
And it is potent. So we might see that as an emergency. Oh.
Fritos like, nope, my shield's going to break. I'm going to jump away.
Right.
He's like, nope, nope, no.
It's funny because this is like Pit for 2, right? It's this like ditto mirror match, but there's different properties.
Exactly. You kind of just have to know what's different and what's the same.
Right. And so far, Fritos is having a lead, although as I started to say it was close. 15% extra credit, that's it. But
yeah, not very much as far as Mario goes, because Mario can rack up some percent.
Right, it's funny. So far, all we've really kind of seen is a lot of, hey, I'm going to try my combo on you, but then we see reciprocal good frame data for escaping it, right, with some of these back airs out of the up airs. Not too much continuous.
Yeah, it's kind of just it's been back and forth pretty much all game really.
Right, fascinating.
One person goes on like a 4-hit combo, and then the other person's just like, okay, well, it's my turn now.
Right, but Fritos finally getting a good, consistent, ongoing combo that ended in a lethal ladder with an MP. You won't be seeing that from Dr. Mario, unfortunately.
No, you will not. He just does not have, one, the airspeed.
Yes.
And two, well, while his up B does kill.
As we just saw.
Yeah.
He just did it. Oh, are you going to hit me again? I'm just going to break
just up B out of situation.
Right.
Kind of like almost like a Game & Watch, but.
Right. Except it actually really does kill anywhere, right?
Yeah. There was one custom he had in Smash 4 called the old 1-2, and it was just you got hit with it was like frame 3, the first one, and then the other one was just like this like gigantic hit, that like did some explosion damage, and I'm like, what the heck is this? But it went nowhere, and this is and this is in regards to Dr. Mario's up B in Smash 4. Like, it went nowhere compared to that, which went nowhere to begin with.
Customs were interesting.
They really were. I kind of wish they'd bring it back, but I know they won't.
Yeah. But now, it'll be interesting to see what the adaptation will be Game 2. I know it's like, oh, Game 1's still going on, but
it's a lot of stock right now.
Right. But so far, at least, it just seems like both of them were just eager to get in and start doing what they want to do, and that's part of why it's been so even back and forth. Wow, nice tech.
That was a nice tech. I wouldn't have known to tech that. I would have thought I'd get sent out.
Right. Yeah, I know. I was worried for. Oh man.
Jnap gonna find that up smash, and the stock, and the game.
Right. I think both of them would be suited to just recognize when it's their time to shine and when it's the other person's time to shine. Because with the frame data that both characters have, it changes on a dime.
Can you guys switch? You like switch players?
Like if you see the title, yeah, I think they got it. Because it'll switch on a dime, and I think both of them are just trying to play this game of, well, you know what, I got this.
Yeah.
No, I got this. No, I got this, right? And it's like,
it's just been a tug of war the whole time.
Right.
And no one, it was so even that whole game.
Right. And so someone could easily, if they recognize when it's time to go in, when it's time to make some distance and see what the other person's doing, then they can generate an actual significant lead. And I feel like Jnap was, as the last result proved, he was doing that at least a little bit more.
Yeah, he's been finding these edgewise hits, and so far he has a pretty good lead on Fritos right now. Fritos at kill percent.
Oh, wow.
And that up smash is going to kill.
That was another roll into up smash from Les, from Fritos.
Yeah.
We saw that at the very end of the last game, so he's got to be careful about that habit.
Yeah, Fritos is going to have to try and find his mojo.
Right.
Because this is not looking too good for him.
Right, and what's interesting, I watch Fritos a lot, I coach him. I don't see him roll much. So to see him roll, I'm actually surprised, especially against a move that arcs horizontally like Mario's up smash, or Dr. Mario's up smash does. But now he seems like he's pulling back a little bit. He's realizing something's not working. He's trying.
Yeah, he's playing a lot more patiently.
With a couple of those projectiles, but once the distance gets closed, Fritos does like to start to go ham. Oh!
Yeah, he didn't have a jump, so he had to use the down B into the up B, but he did not have enough distance.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that thing goes almost nowhere.
Right. It doesn't even seem like it's that effective as a move.
Like, your up B is used for one of two things. It's used for one, recovery. That's the first and foremost thing. And two, sometimes it kills. Dr. Mario is in a very unfortunate position where his up special is used to kill and not recover.
Right. Oh, no, but I was talking about the down special. It doesn't seem quite as effective. Like Luigi's, I believe, the invincibility starts like frame 1.
Yeah, Dr. Mario's
kills.
Cyclone is nowhere near as effective as Luigi's is.
Right.
Or
Even when they
wrong.
neutered it, and yeah, we might not know exactly what we're talking about, and put that in the comments, but
yeah.
From what I've seen, right, from what we've seen, it just doesn't look like it's getting the job done. And now Fritos is punishing him, trying to keep him off stage. A hard read, and Dr. Mario gets staged again. Although,
yeah, Fritos
he rushes
takes
back
it right back. He's like, no, this one's mine.
Right.
And Fritos
Scoop
gonna
and
find that. Yes, the scoop and score. That's what I'm gonna call that from now on.
Right. Yeah. Anything that they get him off the ground and into an aerial, I like to call the scoop and score. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I'm sure credit goes to someone who originally said it, maybe a Falcon player from Smash 4.
Probably. There's always something that they come up with. There were a lot of like 1-2s in Smash 4.
Wow, and Fritos is really... Oh, he's living.
Barely living right there. Oh my god, on the cusp.
Yes. But for a while, he was demonstrating a little bit more weight, and then he was cooking. And that was, now he's got a significant lead in percent. And, you know, like we said earlier, Dr. Mario frame kill moves, they don't have really great frames other than up B. It's going to be hard for him to find that kill. He really needed it when we had it earlier, but he found it in back air.
Yeah, he found that back air and the stock. But Fritos has 110% extra credit. So he is like very close to this kill.
Yeah, and that's probably it. I don't think he can.
Here's a jump.
Oh, okay,
yeah, he
okay.
can make it back.
Okay, all right.
So, like, if you're really good with Dr. Mario's recovery,
You can do that.
you can make it back from, like, some places that you probably shouldn't. But, like, it's just so bad.
Right. I wonder if Fritos dropped down and tried to cape, or just threw out an air hitbox, what that would have done to, like, at the end of the down B portion of the dock recovery. But you know, he didn't need it. He found his kill, and now we're going to game 3.
Yeah. This is going to be a really good game 3. I can see this being as close. Or I can see this Fritos running away with it. Fritos is a player that likes to adapt really hard.
Yes. I've been teaching him. I say, listen, listen, right? And it just goes to anyone. You got to listen, because forget you trying to figure out what to do. Like, you yourself can't think of the right inputs. I don't know where he's going, but
me neither.
But that's okay. More time for us to chit chat, right?
Yeah.
But you have to let your opponent let you know what are the right inputs based on what they're doing. What's the right counterplay, right?
Yeah.
You don't assume that you can just figure it out, right? So, and it shows, and especially he, as time goes on, his play will demonstrate that he's actually picked up on some of your habits, and it's very nice to see that he's made that kind of progress.
Oh, you went to go get a water bottle.
Wow. He's getting dehydrated playing the doctor.
Hey, stay hydrated.
Right. Hydration gang. I know, I always drink water, always. That's about it.
For Lent this year, I had made the decision that I will only drink milk and water.
Oh, good. I thought you were about to tell me you gave up water.
Yeah, no. I was about to say, I already did that. I was about to say, water? Get this out of here. Give me a Coke.
Right.
Just inject it into my veins, why don't you? I'm just going to be like, no, I'm just going to be like, chill.
Right.
Chill. You know what? Give me some of that water.
Right.
Sweet, sweet life juice. On the roller coaster of the world.
Right. Did you see that? Look at that. Like, Dr. Mario got an up air. And Fritos said, I don't care.
Yeah.
Here's my up. And now I'm going to almost...
It really bothers me sometimes when I see things aren't safe on hay, because like I was like, oh man, I got this read, or I did this thing and I hit you. It's like, no, you didn't. Shut up. This is my combo now.
Right. Being a masochist playing Bayonetta, I can tell you there are numerous scenarios that you just have to learn and accept it, or get off the train.
Yeah, it's like, oh well, I hit him. I should be afraid now.
I always consider when I get an up tilt, will the second hit happen? Because if it's not, I gotta be ready to go where they get flung. Right? Well, you gave us a scenario where the side would be close, or Fritos would run away with it. I think we're starting to see some of the
starting to run away with it.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? I think honestly, Jnap's playing it well. In some respects, I think it's just hard because.
It's hard to counter-adapt.
Right. Well,
but once someone adapts to your playstyle, it's really hard to be like, okay, what have they noticed that they are now punishing?
Yes, you definitely, every time you get hit, have to ask yourself what are the contextual reasons why you're getting hit, so that you know, oh, maybe they're picking up because I have this habit, or maybe it's like this option's not working out, or I'm in a bad part of the stage. I should just get stage control instead of, right? But I also just think, if you're having this mirror match, but your counter, maybe he doesn't kill quite as early as ridiculously with a couple of options, but his frame data is better. Like, how do you beat that? How do you, same stuff, but worse frame data? Like, that's
what a parry.
Hard. Wow.
What a parry. And it didn't kill?
Wow.
What?
It's supposed to kill, and now it's not even, right? And so that,
wow.
That is the challenge of, it's an uphill fight. For Dr. Mario against regular Mario.
Yeah, it's just an uphill battle.
Right.
I'm pretty sure Cyclone should kill at this percent, or like at least 10% earlier. I'm wondering why we don't see him use it as a kill option more.
Right, and well, we just saw right there, he threw it out, and unlike Luigi, Mario just stood there and sat on him, and that was the end of it, right?
Yeah. All right, but this is back to an even game now.
Yes.
Jnap has what it takes. We've seen him clutch this out before in game 1.
Yes.
Let's see if he can take it again in game 2.
Yes, if I'm Fritos, I'm definitely trying to listen really hard right now and see what is his game plan, what is he trying to go for, and not just blindly rush in. And we're starting to see that in some of these empty hops, as he's just trying to, what do you do when I hop? What do you do, right? And he's taking note. Oh boy.
He's writing it down on that legal pad. he knows. So he's coming up with his diagnosis.
Oh gosh. Fritos has to be a bit careful at this point. Get staged.
Yeah, this is the part where Dr. Mario has things that kill.
Right. Yeah. He's significantly behind it. Oh, but
no,
are we going to see the ladder? Yeah.
That kill!
Wow.
Oh my gosh! And Frito's going to take it 2-1 over Jnap to make it into winter semis.
But you know what? Jnap brought it. He made the set a lot more entertaining than on paper it would be. So
yeah, that was so close.
Right. Credit to him. That was definitely.
Yeah, that was really good.
It was a show.
Yeah, it really was.